if you talk to yourself, your young self 5 years ago, what you would tell to yourself?
Wake up.
Let's talk a little bit about future and vision about how is it COVID so far for you doing in terms of the business, because every industry affected by the COVID different way. So is there any effect by COVID for your industry, and what do you see in the future about, of course, technology will continue to rise up, so how do
Yeah.
you see about that with your personal opinion and experience in this industry so far?
So it's a good question because many sectors were affected. In fact, yes, you're right. So many sectors were affected due to COVID, especially the F&B, for example, the airlines, and other things, hotels. They were affected by COVID. But as you know, IT was not affected by COVID.
Yes.
In fact, during
Make more
COVID
money.
time, during COVID time in 2020, let's say, which was the COVID year, we had more income. And
Okay, time to ask Elie to go drink. Please buy me a drink after the show.
yeah, true. The IT industry grew a lot during COVID time because there was a lot of uh, requirement or requests from clients to work remotely and to start having like systems where you can install the system in a way to work remotely and monitor work. So this is an example. I'm giving one example. Plus, the IT industry was, as I said, was growing a lot, and we had growth during 2020, where many sectors had, decline in their growth. 2021, same. We had another growth in our work, in our business, and we are still continuing. So IT industry was not affected like any other industries. How I can see things in the future? I can see two things in the future that I don't see COVID disappearing, but I can see countries and people adapting to COVID as they started now adapting to it. Plus, I see the pharmaceutical and IT industries growing because also pharmaceutical sector was growing during COVID. I can see them growing more and more. IT and technology is the future, and I can see positivity always. And I'm optimistic about the future, even though we're seeing like a lot of cases for COVID cases, in fact, but they are mild, and this might create a herd immunity for the population in terms of COVID, and I see a good future, hopefully.
Thank you, because it's have people who experience, and of course, like I say in my channel, all my guests come here with a personal experience, personal sharing and value. People
Mm,
take away is depend on what are you take away from that, and I love to learn from different people. One last question for Elie, and then we'll
that's
close
good.
off for today, is I have amazing conversation with you, and so
Nice to
much have
meet you.
learned from you. If you talk to yourself, your young self 5 years ago, what you would tell to yourself?
Wake up.
What wake up mean?
Wake up
Oh, it's
means
been
wake
five
up
years
to the
ago.
world.
You still not
Wake up.
wake up? What?
Yeah, wake up to the world. No, if I talk to myself 5 years ago or
Yeah,
more, 5 years
5
ago,
years ago, like when you young Ellie, 5 years, 10 years, whenever state that you think you need to give him a feedback, what you would say?
this is what I said. If I want to talk to the young Elie when he was like 20, 21, 25 years old, so I will tell him like, you are facing a fierce world. you are facing a fierce competition in the market. You have to grow in terms of, career. You have to build your future, and you have to, you know, to be a better man in terms of businessman and a normal man, not businessman, life man. So you have to work on yourself. Okay, what do you want? You want to be in the bottom, or you want to be in the top, or at least not the top, but at least at a higher stage. So it's your decision. But if you want to be on the top, you have to work on yourself. You have to work on your knowledge. You have to work on your leadership. You have to work on your, seriousness when it needs seriousness. And you have to work on your non-seriousness when even non-seriousness, you need to work on it when it doesn't need non-seriousness. So you have to learn more, read more, practice more, fight more. You have to be a warrior, because we are living in a world we are surrounded by wolves. This is the truth. This is the reality. We are surrounded by wolves. We have to be warriors. We have to fight those wolves. We have to win. We fail sometimes. It doesn't matter. We fail, we learn, we get up, and we fight again for what we want, for our career growth, for our career path, for our lovers, for our families, for our kids, for ourselves. The first thing is we need to fight for ourselves to be able to fight for others. If I'm not strong enough, I cannot I cannot be strong for others. I should be strong. I should work for myself. I should fight for myself first to be able to fight for others. This is what I would tell him.
Yeah. Uh, to know Elie at this age, which means I don't know young Elie. Definitely, he already achieved on that, so confident say that. But to be
I
honest, if
recognize.
I'm his friend when he was younger, he will never listen on this. Okay. I'm sorry, I split the truth on the
Yeah,
public, but that's
it's okay. It's
trust me,
okay.
he will never listen on this when he 25. Okay, but that's what he wish his young self listen. Even me, like when you share that, I will think of me. That sound like me. I want to tell my younger, like when I 15, 16.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will never listen. I still I still have to go through
Yeah.
all the failure, right? It's true, right? I still have to go through all the failure, the stubbornness,
Yeah.
um, like believe that we can change the world and do certain things that on our power. But I realize the more you learn, the more you earn, the more you learn, the more you humble. The
Yeah.
more you learn, the world is so many people that is way
Yeah.
stronger and above and
Of course.
knowledgeable. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's also one thing that I mean it's off of the stake. I learned from people like you over the years that it's exactly like you say, the warrior fight, the fight, the
Mm.
confident, the strong. All that is not come from outside. It's come from a year and a year of a practice,
Yeah.
a doubt, like doubt to yourself, doubt from
Yes.
society, and then
Yes.
still have to keep a good heart and empathy to keep rolling on the
Yeah.
journey. It's a lot of people judge. I'm sure you have a lot of employee like misunderstand you,
Yeah.
a
Of
lot of
course.
team member misunderstand your vision, and
Yeah.
certain visions have to make certain decision that is painful for you for sure, but you
Yes.
still have to do it, yeah, and have to still keep yourself strong and stable for other to look up to, be a role model.
Yeah. True.
uh
That's very
Thanks,
true.
Ellie, for wonderful
Thank
time
you,
with
Mitch.
conversation, for the
Really,
conversation with you.
it was it was very interesting to talk to you, and it's really, again, it's an honor to be on your show. Thank you for the audience. Thank you for your team members
Yeah.
for arranging all of this. And it's my pleasure, as I said, to be with you and to help people if they want any help. and to help also people in Vietnam, if we can, to do something about employment,
Yeah.
work, etc.
Yeah. Thank you, Elie. And
Thank you
I
very
will
much.
book information Elie under the description. Of course, you guys can contact him. Like he just say, he
Yeah,
allowing you guys
yeah,
to contact him to talk about leadership and ask his advice. And we
sure.
will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye, Elie.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a great day. Bye. Have a great Sunday.
Bye.